the Bulls sure know how to make us sweat, right? Like the Bulls know how the hell to make us sweat. Seriously though. And I'm going to go to the chat fairly early in this one, but I do want to talk about the fact the Bulls' inability to hold on to a lead is starting to get really, really frustrating, and it's gonna bite them in the ass at some point. Especially, and maybe it don't. Maybe they just keep finding ways to pull those games out. But the fact that the Bulls got outscored in this game, in the third quarter, yet again, right? They got outscored in the third and fourth quarter in this game, but we're still able to pull on to win by 6. The Bulls know how to make us sweat. Shout out to Nikola Vucevic for hitting the game sealing 3. But this team overall in this game, just at the beginning of that third quarter, end of the second quarter, it's like, okay, they're going to blow this team out. That's what they should do. It's good to see, get a good win, and then shit just went left. But luckily, like I said, the team was able to pull it out. 29 points from DeMar DeRozan, 23 points for Zach LaVine, 17 and 15, and 8 assists, almost a triple-double from our boy Nikola Vucevic. Ayo Dosunmu only 3 for 10 in this game. Kobe White 4 for 10, 1 for 4 from three-pointer. Something's going on there with Kobe in that 3. Bench solid scoring from the bench today. Over 20 points from the bench in today's game, which is big, right? That's what we need from the bench. But just crazy, man. Just crazy that this game, when is left, is what it did. But hey, our team pulled it out. That's what it's all about, is getting that win. Our team now improves to 30 and 17. Good things there. Let's go ahead and go to the comments. Brian the GOAT. Yo, what's going on, Brian? How you doing, Haize? I'm good, bro. I'm good. Besides being a little frustrated at my team, I'm good, man. I'm really good. It's just, listen, the Bulls just know how to fucking make us sweat, man, and it's stressful. It's just stressful because, it shouldn't. They should be able to put these teams away. Like with the leads that they have, just play solid defense. You should be able to put them away. But man, jeez, I'm glad though. I'm glad that they won this game. We got 1 or 2 game winning streak. Let's get back the momentum and see where it takes us. I think it's less of a Bulls losing leads and more of the opposing team having as much grit. And no, it's still us losing leads. Like it's not just about that. Like a team can have a lot of grit and still lose games, right? Like there's been some scrappy ass Bulls teams that just didn't win games. So it's not just about the grit. It's more than that. It's about the focus. It's the inability to score at certain points in time. It's a lot of different things, but it is what it is. No Tony Bradley, no Alfonso McKinney, no Malcolm Hill, surprisingly, in this game either. But I said it. Hey, again, I don't like to toot my own horn. I'm not I told you so person like Shay is. Shout out to Shay. But it's just crazy that this team, Tyler Cook taking Tony Bradley's backup center role. And it's good. It's good to see Tyler Cook taking that backup center position in many ways from Tony Bradley. Get Butterfingers up out of there. It's that's all good and fine and dandy. But man, it's this team is it's frustrating to watch sometimes, man. Really, really frustrating to watch sometimes. Ricky Fernandez should be joining me. I sent him a link to join, so I won't be doing this by myself. Vooch, absolutely Vooch in this one. I'm tired of these runs, man. They got to stop. Raptors play tough defense, and we escape with another W. Yeah, it's tight. It's tight. Man, we can never hold on to a large lead, and I think the best way to get out of that is to find DeMar more often than not, since he's always draw a foul when we need it, and Kobe kind of held the ball for too long. Those are things I agree with, and it's good to see that they went to Vooch down low in this game. Not going to lie, was hoping for a Vooch triple-double. Hey, man, I would have loved for him to see it, or to get it. What's up, Haize? Let's fucking absolutely, Marlon. We got that win. That's what it's about. We got that win. Vooch, let's go. Absolutely, stay gold, bang. Brandon L. Jet with the super chat. Thank you, my brother. Super chat. I missed the game due to work, but I'm still supporting Haize. Shout out to the chat. Go Bulls. Thank you. Brandon L. Jet's always supporting, man. Thank you so much for that, brother. What's up, Haize? Let's go Bulls. What's up to everyone in the chat, man? Is Donovan not adjust? Hey, look, this is one of the things I've been talking about. Donovan makes adjustments game to game with things. It seems like sometimes he's slower to make adjustments in game. One of the things that I did prop Chris Fleming on is that Chris Fleming was quicker to make adjustments. Again, that's not to say he's a better coach than Billy Donovan or anything like that, but the adjustment part of the game, it just seemed like it was a little bit quicker when Chris Fleming was coaching the team. Again, it was a short sample size, but yeah. Bulls about to give me a premature stroke. Man, yeah, for sure. Haize, we got the W. Hey, that's what it all really boils down to. We got the W. That's what we need. Hey, sometimes I feel like we mess up a free lunch. LOL, I'll take the W. Hey, that is a good way to compare it, for sure. This shit is rigged. I had over 216.5 points, and then they call foul with 2 seconds left. The clock goes to the but we got the win. Hey, this is why I don't get into the betting. That shit would literally drive me crazy. Tyler Cook had 2 good plays, but come on, he can't catch the fuck. Oh no, in this game, I'll give you that, right? I'm not gonna make any excuses for him. But no, Tyler Cook can catch the ball, right? Tyler Cook can definitely catch the ball. He can catch it better than Tony Bradley, that's for sure. That's for damn sure. When teams get behind, they start playing with desperation. Our young guys have to learn to match that desperation. Yeah, that's a part of it too. Man, bro. Teams be putting playoff defensive schemes on the Bulls in the second half. They know our defense is potent as fuck, and I'm glad they pull it out. Yeah, I mean, listen, if this is teams pulling out playoff schemes, then it could be good for the Bulls in the long run, right? They need to figure it out. Definitely. We know that them calling the zone. Watch, in playoffs is going to be a lot of zone thrown at the Bulls, and teams use it sparingly right now. Teams are going to throw that at the Bulls and see what we can do with it, for sure. I don't listen. I'm not one of those people, Windy City Vids, that blame everything all on one player. Yes, Caruso is absolutely missed, but I don't know. We gave up leads with Caruso, right? This has been a trend for the Bulls whole entire season. Even before the COVID thing started happening, we were fully healthy. Even on the 9-game winning stretch, this has been a theme for the Bulls over the course of the whole season. So I don't know if Caruso really changes that. I don't know if how much. I mean, he does impact the, he has an immediate impact on their energy and stuff out there. But I don't know if he changes what the trends have been with this team as much as they have been. Damn, the officiating was so inconsistent. Listen, that's been a thing this whole season. This whole season. Let's see. BKR Sport is in the building. I'm not usually like this, but fuck all y'all. Trade Vooch. Mother bitches. That must be an Australian thing. First of all, that is fucking hilarious. This man will be loved and hated. It is what it is, but tonight was sexy. Listen, and one of the things that I said, one of the first things I called myself out on this channel was that I take Vooch for granted. Absolutely. And then because I verbalized that, I started looking at things a little bit more of Vooch. Listen, like I said, Vooch ranks in top 15 to 10 category in every major category amongst centers. And you can't, that's not easily replaceable by anyone. Vooch did his thing in this game. And when Vooch is on like this, we see how much more dangerous the team is. What's up, Haize? My personal opinion, Billy Donovan stops his own team's momentum because he substitutes too fast and too often. That's not a perspective I heard before. Again, I'm not saying that it's wrong. It's just I've never thought about it from that point of view of like how often the rotation changes. Maybe something I'm gonna have to watch out for going forward. Not trying to be a negative naysayer, but we're going to have to do something about these mistaps and blowing leads. Yes, for sure. That's kind of what I started the stream talking about. Cap lives in the building. These damn Bulls stay making me worry. The trap almost killed us again. Absolutely. The boys need to get better at playing with early leads. Bench needs to start scoring some more points, and starting five need. Well, the thing is, that's difficult. It's easy to say, hey, bench, you score more points. But when you really look at the makeup of our bench, we don't have scorers on the bench. That's why with Caruso, Ayo, Derrick Jones Jr., they're people you trust to score a little bit more. Tyler Cook, we still don't really know what Tyler Cook, as much as he has shown flashes on offense, we don't know if that's enough to say he's an offensive player, if he's just a player that plays with energy, right? Troy Brown Jr., his offense has been inconsistent since the beginning of the season when he started off getting some minutes for us when people were still coming back with healthy. And he in this game he was 3 for 4, but again, he's not a player you want to rely on offensively. Kobe White is our offensive player off the bench, and he's been inconsistent the last few games. And then Matt Thomas is a shooter, not really a scorer. So with that, and Tony Bradley, Malcolm Hill, Alfonso McKinney, we don't really have the personnel coming off the bench right now to be consistent scoring threats until Kobe gets his life together, right? We need Kobe White to get whatever. I don't know if he needs a life coach. I don't know if he needs a spiritual cleanse. Kobe White needs somebody to look him in the mirror, show him the tapes of what he did on that 9-game winning stretch and say, bitch, get back to this. I don't know who the fuck you are. Get back to this. That's what people need to say to Kobe White. But it happens with scores. Scores get cold sometimes. And so, especially young ones. So I think Kobe will come back out when we need him, but he needs to get it together for sure. Zach slipping in fourth quarters too. His free throws have been clutch, so it makes the difference a little, but we need him to help finish games. Yes, and Zach makes some mistakes with passing. I don't know what it is, but yeah, for sure. Oh, we got Ricky Fernandez coming on. Give me 1 second. Ricky Fernandez, Ricky Fontaine. Why have I been saying Fernandez?
Who is that?
Ricky!
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Sound like Cuba Gooding Jr.
That was the point. That's what I was trying to do. Ricky, what's going on, brother, man? What do you think about this game? The Bulls giving up another big lead, my friend.
I expected the Raptors to do what they did because every time we play them, we actually get up big on them, and then they start pressing. The main thing about it is you just got to get the ball to Ayo and DeMar. Keep that ball away from Zach LaVine. Like I've always said it, Zach can't dribble. Zach is explosive off the first step, but he never can dribble. And when he does, he pounds the ball so hard. And that's why if you ever notice, it always bounces off his foot somehow. And then it goes backwards, and then they on the fast break. Like, and it's not a knock on Zach clutchness, but he just needs to learn better ball security.
Well, and that was one of the things it was supposed to be a benefit of having Lonzo and DeMar is that the ball wasn't necessarily going to be in Zach's hands in those minutes because he is key to make some mistakes in that time. He can do more things off the ball. So yeah, we're definitely seeing that rear its ugly head again. But yeah, he needs to get that shit together. And sure.
And the one problem about it is he runs to spots where he can get trapped. Like he will run to the baseline. And he'll run to the other baseline, be somewhere around the hash, somewhere around the hash where he can get trapped, and then he's trying to throw a wild errant pass.
For sure.
So it's not just that. Like he need to learn court placement because you need to stay in the middle of the court when you know that they're trying to trap you. That way you got a good view of what things was. And he also like kept putting Vooch in bad spots to where Vooch could make a turnover. Like, I don't know why we just need to tell Vooch, go get in the paint because they can't stop you. And every time you're in there, it's easy. When he's somewhere around a baseline, that's when he take a couple dribbles he don't really want to take, and then he threw up a wild hook shot. But if you notice, when he got 2 feet in the paint and he know he got you there at the rights, he make you just kiss the baby and then he's just taking the ball out.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's go back to the comments. JJ Ortiz says Kobe's literally has been hurting us. I know you're a big Kobe fan, but back-to-back games with the worst play. Look, let me clear that up. I'm not a big Kobe fan. I'm just someone who understands that when Kobe's playing good, what he means and how he transforms this team's bench scoring. Because, like I keep saying, there's not been a team that's made a significant run with the bench scoring where it was before Kobe came back and started really giving us points off the bench. That's what it is. And that's the thing I've been focused on. But yeah, Kobe definitely has been hurting us with not making smart decisions. He's still been tripping in defensively in certain stretches. But what do you think about this cold stretch, Ricky, of Kobe, and how much longer is this going to happen before Kobe wakes the fuck up?
I mean, you never know because he's a streaky player. Mm-hmm. So you don't want to say stop shooting. It's just like just make better decisions because even the shots that he's shooting, it's not like it's a bad shot. You just wish it went in. So it's not really the shot selection. It's just stop letting him push the ball so much. Let him play off ball, please. And then like he needs to know personnel because sometimes he's helping people that he don't need to help. Like I seen like Javonte Green guarded Pascal Siakam tonight, 1-on-1. He basically shut him down. And every time Kobe came over to help, he was leaving Gary Trent open, who was hot. Like, you just got to be smarter. Like, my guy can handle him, so I'm going to let him handle him because Pascal wasn't getting no fouls at first until the fourth quarter. Like, everybody just got a foul, like, in the first, 2-3 minutes, which is crazy. But Javonte had him pretty much solid, but at the same time, he was just letting Gary Trent open, and that was killing us. Like, Gary Trent had 30 points, and he probably would have had more if he would have got kicked out.
It's always somebody random who goes the hell off on us, man.
I always say it, man. Every time you just wonder who.
Yeah, it's always gonna some random role player that goes the hell off on us, man. We
And
got
look,
to
Siakam, their best player, didn't do nothing.
exactly.
But Gary Trent turned to All Star.
Yep. Landon Roberts. First, thank you for the super chat, my brother. You make great vids, man. Got to say, even though we blew the lead, our big three had a huge game. What do you think about the big three tonight, Ricky?
Vooch and DeMar did. Zach did for like Zach was like had stretches and stuff, but like somewhere down like those last 3 minutes, it was just like I literally was yelling like, "Don't let him bring the ball to the court. Like, don't even like just let DeMar make the decisions right now because it's pretty much almost definitive, especially with him was being off because he shot a couple shots. I was just like, okay, he just ain't got in the clutch. It's pretty much definitive. Like DeMar should just be the guy to close out. Like, and I know it was supposed to be Zach team, but like DeMar just should have closed out. But Vooch played great offensively and actually defensively. Like he didn't give up nothing. Like he was moving around a lot better. When Vooch is rolling, he has happier feet. If
That's
that
what I
makes
said
any sense.
in the pregame. If when Vucevic's
Yeah.
offense is going, it gets his whole game, right? And not just unlocks him more on the offensive end, it unlocks him on defense too. Like this is why, like for the people who say like you got to feed Vooch early, you got to get Vooch involved early. I tend to agree with them because it's a noticeable difference when Vooch is being effective on offense. How much better of a defender, and not even just defender, like he dives for balls when he's playing
Yeah,
good
yeah.
offensively.
It's
And
like
they're
it's like he got more bounce in him when he going
yeah.
for a rebound. Like his blockouts are more like fierce. It's everything, and but that's just the nature of a big man. Is even if they're not scoring, they just want to touch the ball. They want to feel involved. So when you doing that and you getting him like, and I know he has a good jump shot and a proven shooter, but I deep down inside he want that ball in that post. And I
For
just
sure.
think you need to just come out and let him get 2 or 3 hooks down deep, and then everything else will just fall in place.
And not just at the beginning of the game. Literally every quarter, you need to get Vooch
Yes, when he check
two,
in, get him the
two or
ball.
three post possessions to just get him rolling, and then let everything else work itself out after that.
Because there was one time I did see, I was like, okay, Zach growing. Like Vooch had somebody pinned down low, and then he seen the double, so he gave it to Zach, and then Zach was like, oh no, you go back. You know what I'm saying? He gave him the repost, and he went down there
Yeah,
and scored. So like we just got to learn that this dude is a weapon. We don't have to win through Zach and DeMar every night. Like we got a third option that actually is
for
the
sure.
first option on a lot of teams.
For sure. Brandy Nicole, get those likes up. I love it when Brandy come through and tell y'all to get the likes up. Listen to Brandy, damn it.
Brandy is a bully. Brandy is
Yeah.
a light bully.
you gotta love her though. You gotta love her.
Oh, I absolutely do. She make my mod job easy.
JJ Ortiz, Kobe should have gotten benched low key, ended with the worst plus minus again, shooting with too many seconds left on the clock. And listen, he's not the only one that shot with too many seconds left on the clock. That's a trend also that I'm noticing happening with almost every player on this team. But I mean, he's already coming off the bench and we're thin. He's gonna play. Period. He's gonna play. Like we just need him to play better. What are you gonna do? You gonna bench him and give Tony Bradley more minutes? Is that what you're gonna do? Alfonso McKinney? Because them motherfuckers suck. So hey, you kind of got to do what you got to do here. I guess somebody could say, hey, bring in Malcolm Hill instead. I can understand that some, but still, Kobe's going to get his minutes, man. He's going to get
no, because Malcolm Hill take questionable shots himself. Like so,
irrational confidence is that's definitely what happens.
and it's hard too when like because he got like this weird form that like even when it go in, you just be like, it's always a no, and then yes, it goes in. So it's like he
Iowa
just look
shot, and
uncomfortable.
I heard somebody compare it to this. I can't remember which podcast I was listening to because I listen to so many Bulls podcasts. But it's Marion-esque is what it is. It's not as bad as Sean Marion's,
Yeah,
but it kind of
yeah.
puts you in that mind spot.
It's the way he arches back up. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's see what else we got here. All right, BKR Sport got a hot take on Ayo. Ayo really pissing me off recently. I know it's just a bit of a rookie phase, but damn, this dude need to learn when we give him an open shot in the corner. That's one thing I am noticing about Ayo. When he not the same Wayne Vooch, because Ayo still gives you other things on the court even when his offense isn't falling. But let Ayo have a cold quarter, it's damn near like you're gonna be hard pressed to get him to take shots after that point. What do you think?
He actually like came in the game like he just didn't want to shoot. Like and it was crazy. Like
Yeah.
because the thing is, like, I've been praising him. I've been saying he been taking his shots. Like, he just been like just going through the motions. But like tonight, it was like he was like 2 weeks ago, Io, instead of like what we've been seeing as of late. Like Oklahoma, he just was pulling. Like
Yeah.
he didn't care, and that's my thing was like get the ball, shoot it. If you miss it, it's cool because that's a perfect shot because they leaving you open. But when you think about it and hesitate, any hooper knows this. When you hesitate and then say, "Okay, I'm gonna shoot it," you're 9 times out of 10 gonna miss it. Like except for DeMar. Like
You have to
DeMar, one
take
of
it
them
in, you have to
weirdos
take
that
it
can
in
do it.
rhythm. If
Exactly.
you don't take it in rhythm when you're on the corner, you're gonna miss it. Like we've seen that, and not just with Iowa, with almost every player. If you got too many seconds to think about it, listen, it's gonna hurt you. It's definitely gonna hurt
Yeah.
you. Let's see what else we got here. If Trent Jr. didn't piss Vooch off in that game, he wouldn't have made that shot. Vooch wanted to send them back home with no hopes or dreams. Hey, listen, don't underestimate Vooch being petty as shit. Vooch is definitely a petty player. What do you think, Ricky?
I think it lit a fire on him. It did. Like he was ready. Like and I think now everybody can shut up about this. We need this enforcer stuff, and we soft ever since the Grayson Allen. Fuck Grayson Allen. But we all need to stop with the soft thing because everybody's taking part of it. Like you seen it with DeMar when we played against OKC after that. So we've been seeing it like so people tired of being pushed around and you seeing it now. So Bush fought back and he kind of looked Jokic like when Jokic get mad. So
for sure,
we needed that.
For sure. I just want to see Vooch dunk shit out of on. So I can't wait to play the Sixers again because I think if Vooch's confidence is going, we're going to see a different version of him, and I can't wait to see that. Let's see. We got a comment from Julie. I'm going to put up here. I don't know why the comments are taking. I apologize, y'all. Comments are taking a while to load. Haize, correct me if I'm wrong. DeMar and Zach lose the ball too much in different ways, right? Zach, he makes bad passes and he bounces the ball off his foot. DeMar, he's slow to pass. Like it's like DeMar always thinks, "Hey, I'm about to get open," and then by the time he realizes, "Oh, I'm probably not going to get open," he tries to pass and then it's a bad pass. I feel like DeMar just needs to make that pass a couple of seconds earlier, and you'll get somebody an open shot when he sees the double team coming or the collapse coming. To make that pass, then whether to think, "Hey, I might be able to split these two motherfuckers and get an open mid-range shot." Ricky, what do you think?
That's exactly what it is. That's literally exactly what it is. It's like he's not passing because he wants to. He's passing because he has to.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense, because it's like he's like I'm still about to get off and everything, and he just need to understand like you're not in San Antonio no more. You got people that can score, and just make the right play and then get them off because everything is running. Because we got like the best first half team, maybe first like three and a half quarters, like the past 2 games. Like you just see a great offense flowing. And then, like, I don't want to say selfishness, but it's like it just stops all of a sudden. You just like, what happened to this great offense? Because we came out on Toronto tonight on fire, up 14, and then they closed it down. But then we got it right back up, playing our offense, start going through Vuce again, and then somewhere down the line, it just stopped, and that allowed them to catch up, and then they press came.
Yeah, for sure. RJ says, hell of a game today. Green with the defense effort throughout the game. Also, fuck Tony Brothers and the oldies. First of all, I agree with that wholeheartedly on the Tony Brothers thing. What do you think about? We don't talk. And again, Jeff Green is one of those players that I think I take for granted sometimes because it just when he's out there, it's like, damn, this motherfucker's all over the court, and he does some great things for us. But I really rarely slow down and just talk about how good Jeff Green is. His energy is bananas, man. It's like having 13 people like him out there at one time. What do you think about Jeff Green and so far his season so far? Where do you rank the seasons he's had and the contribution he's had amongst the other Bulls players so far this season?
Who the hell is Jeff Green, brother?
I keep saying Jeff Green, Javonte Green. Why the fuck? Jesus Christ,
yo,
bro.
chat, get on him. From now on, this is the new John Morant. This is the new John Morant.
Bro, I've been doing Jeff Green shit all fucking season, bro. It's all my brain, literally, when I see Green, the word Jeff comes out, bro. I cannot. And I know the man's name is Javonte Green. Anyway, you know who the fuck I'm talking about, Ricky. Javonte Green.
All right, Javonte. Javonte is like we just miss. He's an intangible player. Like no matter what, everything he does will not show up on that sheet because he
Mhm.
makes an explosive. He makes an explosive dunk. He made two tonight for us when it was like thank you because it
Yeah.
was stopping the runs. So you're gonna get that. You're gonna get high energy defense. Like he may not like just like strap one person down, but he gonna make that high energy play. He makes so much of a difference. And then he jumps high for a rebound because he saved us one night with just one of those, and he did it again tonight off of one of they Hail Mary threes that they tried to get in. So yeah, and yes, screw Tony Brothers. He has it in for us. I promise you. I promise you, every time I'm sick of seeing him. Every time I know, I say we about to have a long night, either when it's with him or one of them women refs. I can't remember who she is, but yeah, I can't
Bro, you
stand
can't
Tony
say,
Brothers.
bro. Pause. You can't say it like that. Man.
Yes, I can. I mean, no, I can't. No, I can't. You're right. You're right.
Oh man. Okay. All right. Listen, I just had to throw some. I had to throw some shit your way. Let's get into this next comment. Come on. Why are the comments taking so long to load up today? This shit is not cooperating today, and I don't like it. Tony Brothers is sabotaging my goddamn chat. I know he is. What the hell is happening?
Probably with the Eddie Munster hairline.
Bro, that shit's hilarious. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I can't bring up comments. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to bring up y'all comments, but I'm gonna read this one. Benjamin Jordan Jr. says, "You are missing a big point. I know that we are not winning convincingly, but understand and be happy with the record and the standing because a whole team. No, okay. Listen to this. This is not no because just like we at the beginning of the season talked about how good and cohesive this team was early on, you have to talk about that new team shit. That's thrown out the window now. They've shown that they can play cohesively together. Yes, we've dealt with a lot of adversity. I don't want to take that away, but yet you can't. We're not just going to sit back and just say, "Hey, well, we have a good record." No, because at the end of the day, the things and the trends that we're seeing with this team, regardless in the playoffs, people aren't going to say, "Hey, let's cut the Bulls a break because they're a new team this year." No, the things and the trends that this team is showing in the negative sense is going to kill them in the playoffs. What do you think, Ricky? You think I'm being too hard on the Bulls when I talk about them giving up leads and things like that?
No, it's nothing. Neither one of you guys are wrong at all. With what y'all saying, a win is a win at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But the thing is, we need to learn how to finish off a game and make like these last two games. Our guys shouldn't even play the fourth quarter. So that's what it is that we need to learn to do well because we get sooner or later teams are going to like be like, okay, they got us down, but we know they're going to start screwing up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why you need to finish off correctly because you want to put fear in people that when they down, they just know they can't do nothing because if you notice it's starting to become a trend now. They started saying, "Hey, press them," because they that's where they start folding. So you just don't want to expose a weakness.
Yeah, for sure, and that's the thing is that when you give a team, especially in the playoffs, all their focus is going to be exploiting your weaknesses and the things that you don't do correctly. Things like the trends that we're seeing with the Bulls on the negative side are going to be hugely detrimental for this team in a playoff series. That's not to say that they still don't have enough to overcome it and win it, but because they have the talent that they do, that's why it's surprising that they're having some of the hiccups that they're having with things. Like I don't know how to explain it or diagnose it, but again, like I've been saying, I trust that they're going to get it together. We're going to get an injection with having Lonzo and Caruso come back before the
Yeah,
playoffs
that's the
and see what
thing.
happens
The
with
good
Patrick
thing,
Williams too.
right?
Go
The
ahead.
good thing about this is the weakness that we have is because of we
Yeah,
don't have Lonzo, we don't have Caruso. So that's the good thing. Is just we still are 6 to 8 weeks without having Lonzo and Caruso. So we got to do this right.
for sure,
But it's
for
not.
sure.
I don't think it's a permanent problem. But it just for right now though, we need to fix this. So we need to figure out like who's the person to bring the ball up the court. And I think it should be Ayo and DeRozan.
Definitely, definitely, and the Bulls need to trust Ayo. Think a little bit more, and he'll earn that. He'd make still some rookie mistakes, but I really want to see Ayo get a chance to play make a little bit more than what he does. They give him like stretches of playmaking, and then they go back to the usual thing. But I really like Ayo's decision making more times than not, so I want to see that a little bit more.
Hey,
But
yeah,
go ahead.
you want to know the secret?
What's that?
Right now he's our best passer. He's actually our second best passer on the team because he gets deep penetration Zoe is our best passer, period. But the thing is, Zoe is not trying to go to the hole as much. Ayo will go to the hole and he know how to look people off and manipulate the defense and make the right pass. Like if you notice,
For
like
sure.
him and Vooch rolls a lot more with Ayo than anybody else on the court. Anybody else he usually trying to pop, but him and Ayo got a good connection, and Ayo been good in the pick and roll even in Illinois. Like him and Kobe Coburn. I would not say that last night. Him and Kobe Coburn in Illinois had a had a great connection on the pick and roll. So he's a great pick and roll player. He's our most dangerous passer because he's quick enough to get to the hole and lay it up, and he's always going to make the right play. So he's not just have one thing in his mind. So that's why I think he's our most dangerous passer, and they need to let him make the decisions.
For sure. Shout out Nico Savage, but he makes a point here that he already knows I'm not going to agree with. How do players like Kobe, first of all, Kobe, don't take away. Kobe White get in rhythm if DeRozan and Zach want everything. DeRozan and Zach don't want everything. It's a lazy to me when people use that. A lot of the quote-unquote ISO ball that we had heavily at one point in the season has gone away a lot. I think, too, a lot of times players aren't moving without the ball. It's hard to make passes and do smart things when players aren't moving without the ball. But again, I think a lot of that is the design of the offense, too. A wrong design by the offense. But what do you think? Do you agree with Nico saying that DeMar and Zach want everything?
All right, first of all, I'm gonna give him a pass with Jacoby if he actually does know his name is Alec Jacoby White.
Mm-hmm.
But he no, like he gets his shots and everything like that, and I just wish he would. He's just dependent too much on his 3-point shot right now, and he's a good finisher, and he has a great layup package, and on top of that, he's quicker than everybody, and he has a good floater. So, like, he just shouldn't be so reliant on the 3-pointer.
For sure. Oh, one thing I will say too, I just want to say, because remember, Nico is the one that I said that the Bulls had a super team, and he said that Steve Kerr and Paxson were the Steph Curry of their generation. I'm gonna let you sit with that one for a while. I'm gonna let you sit with that one for a while. Live Wire Sports with the super chat. Thank you, brother. And I don't know why you're adding Brandy Nicole. Don't be trying to shoot your shot at Brandy. I'm just playing, bro. I'm just talking shit to you. Oh man. All right, let's see what else we got. I don't see why this team hasn't realized by now that we win all of our games by moving the ball around, not playing ISO. But now I'm not saying that ISO isn't helpful, but you have to move the ball. Yes, absolutely. Freedom of ball movement is what's going to make this team dangerous, and I hope that they get back to it. I don't know if it's a thing with when everyone with the injuries and stuff now, but they definitely need to get back. We've seen it. This team, almost with anybody who's on the court, is so dangerous when they're moving the ball around. What do you think about that, Ricky?
Yeah, that goes back to my testament. I was saying, like those first 3.5 quarters, like it was a good flow of offense. But let's not get it twisted. We didn't win a lot of games off this ISO. Y'all need to like crack down and stop crying about it. Because last I checked,
go ahead, Ricky. My bad.
Last I checked, this guy that wore number 23 won a 6 ring playing ISO ball. So like chill out with that.
Well, the thing is there's good and bad ISO ball, right? There's ISO ball like DeMar plays a lot of times. Not all the time, right? I'm not saying he always plays the good version of ISO ball, but it's that time when the Bulls can't score and he gets the ball because guess what? He's either going to score or he's going to get at the free throw line where he gets easy buckets. That version of ISO ball is needed at times. That's why it got called hero ball, because sometimes you need a hero. Now, the bad version of it is when you're forcing it. And DeMar does that too. Zach does that too at times.
Yeah.
But if you look at it, even at the times where they're forcing it, a lot of the players or the personnel that they have out there with them just aren't moving without the ball. I can tell you how many possessions I've sat back and watching, even Ayo, somebody who I love, even when Caruso's out there sometimes, they kind of stand back and they watch Zach and DeMar do their thing, and it's like, move, motherfucker, move. Like, I get it. They're great at what they do, but move your goddamn feet, man. So yeah.
Yeah, you gotta stop they gotta stop looking at it like it's a 5-out. That's one thing, like you said, because this was looking like 2K program if you play that when the point guard just 5-out everybody. So yeah, they definitely gotta move, but like at the end of the day, like ISO does save games, but you just shouldn't be so reliant on it. So yeah, like I understand. You just gotta take the good with the bad sometimes with it.
For sure. All right, let's see. Look, I love Brandy. Like, look, if they bring the goddamn comments up, get the fucking likes up, y'all, so Haize can get some money to give us
Jeez,
gifts.
she said it in all caps.
Look, I'll be doing another giveaway at 5,000 subscribers. Everyone so far has gotten their gifts. But yeah, I'll be doing one at 5,000. And I told you guys, if before the end of the season we hit 7,000 subscribers, I'm giving away 2 Bulls jerseys of your favorite Bulls player. We got to get to 7K before the end of the season. I think we're going to do it, though. I think we're going to do it, man. We've been, January, already 1.5 more subscribers gained in January, man. Y'all love me, and I don't understand why, but I'm glad of what we building here, man. It's crazy.
I don't know why
it's crazy.
either.
Man, fuck you, man. Fuck you.
You tell your mama you're cussing.
You gonna tell my mama I'm cussing? I'm not worried about my mama. My mama is a beast. Like she my dad's the one I worry about me cussing.
Yeah, that's right. Let me get pops, man.
Yeah, nah, don't do that, man. Don't do that. I'm grown as hell, but still, my pops. I have the utmost respect for my pops. When he be like, "Stop all that cursing," I'm like, all right, man. All right, let's go ahead. Let's move on. Let's see what else we got. Man, it's just this system is moving so slow bringing up comments today. I'm just going to start reading this shit. Exactly. Keep the foot on teams' necks. No let-ups, no mercy. Listen, this team, even the fact that we had big losing stretch, to be still where we are right now is huge. And I appreciate this team's heart, this team's energy. Here's my question to you, Ricky. Do you think the Bulls can still finish first or second in the East this season?
It's just gonna be tough, man. Like if we had our squad, I'd just be like, yeah, hell yeah. But you know what? Like we kind of went through our rough stretch, so let's just see. I'm not holding it down everything. So we got some games where we could pull away and everything, and like this is the development part. Like even though Kobe had probably like 4 real bad ones. Mm-hmm. But like this, it's still a chance to develop him and Ayo, and like Ayo was handling it well, even though tonight wasn't the best night. He still played the defense, and he still was looking to score and everything. Toronto just played this real this real crazy defense where they just try to ball pressure everybody. So like I'm not mad at him other than those couple shots that he should have took. But I'm pretty sure Billy's going to take him in the film room, and he's just going to tell him next time you let it fly, and then he's just going to soak it in. So we still can at least be top 3 at least.
For sure. I think what we're seeing, right, is we're seeing people forget, like, Ayo wasn't originally supposed to be getting any type of minutes really on. He earned a spot, right? He earned a spot. He was trusted for his defense first. And over the course of the season, he's been looked at to do more and more and trusted to do more and more. But now he's our starting point guard. That is a huge leap that has been made. And I think, he's going to grow into it as he's grown into everything else. But, I mean, and like I said before, realistically, as much as we've fallen in love with Ayo, he's been making rookie mistakes for the most part, for over the course of the season. Now they've been mitigated by how good he is with everything, but now that he's starting and he doesn't have Lonzo and Caruso around him, right, to take up or for him to sit when he's making certain mistakes, they're being magnified. But I trust him to work it out. Like by the end of this stretch, like the one of the best things that can come from this is now you're going to have an Ayo who's been guarding the other team's best point guards, right, and then move that to the bench once Lonzo and Caruso comes back. That he's going to be dangerous in the playoffs.
Listen, one of these days we're going to see not a starting lineup. We are going to see a lineup of Lonzo, Caruso, Ayo, Patrick Williams, and then just throw like maybe Cook or Vucevic, just to have a 5 out there. Mm-hmm. That lineup is going to terrorize the hell out of people.
Yeah, for sure.
Like you might even just put Patrick at the 5 and then throw Javonte in there somewhere, and you just get high energy and all of that. But back to Ayo, yeah, I mean it's okay for him to mess up because at the end of the day, it's not like not to take a diss on Kobe, but it's not like when Kobe is out there not scoring, you don't get anything else from Kobe all the time. If Ayo isn't scoring, you still gonna get somebody that's gonna be on the best offensive player, and he can get a miss out of that, or he can get a rebound, or he can get an assist. Mm-hmm. It's just you still gonna get something positive out of him. That's why no matter how bad Ayo game is shooting, you still see he got a positive plus minus.
That's a good point. That's definitely a good point on Ayo. He's a point guard, man. He's a point guard. Brittany Nicole, players have to move when the ball is in Debo and Zach's hands. They're more one-on-one players. If nobody moves, the ball sticks. Players have to move without the ball. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think that's what me and Ricky were talking about a little bit earlier. I agree with you wholeheartedly, Brandy.
You want to know the bad part about that?
What's that?
The one person that moves well without the ball, both of us can't stand it, that's Matt Thomas. One thing you can never say is he's not moving. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's see. No, BKR Sport. I fixed it. Refresh. The thumbnail should be fixed. Please tell me you putting Nicole Vucevic in the title as a play on. John, no, that was me rushing to make the thumbnail before we went live. That's what that was. Oh man. All right, FPS. Goddamn, I hate Nick Nurse. He looks like the hip high school principal who is embarrassed and mortified when you and your friends see him bowling alone on a Saturday night. Hey.
Wow.
Listen. Oh, goddamn, that was a headshot. Wow. Listen, hey, I'm older than a lot of people here. I'm 35 years old. I remember to this day when like growing up, when you would see teachers out in the real world, they would almost like run away. Like it was terrible. Yeah. It used to be so awkward seeing teachers in there. But that description, you hit the nail on the head there. That's for damn sure. Bulls need to watch tape on how Javonte Green cuts. He scored most of his points on cuts, energy, and sheer hustle. Hey, slashers are needed, right? Slashers are needed, and they say that they're the Slash Brothers, but we need to see more than that. That's for damn sure.
Definitely. Like he just moves so well. Like he does. Like so.
For sure. At 10,000 subscribers, Haize is paying for my flight to Chicago. At 20,000 subscribers, I got you. At 10, I don't know about that, my brother. I don't know about that. Man, listen, I haven't been Petty Roosevelt in a minute. Oh no, I think I had it a couple of streams ago. People were asking about Petty. Let's move it on, man. You think our injuries come back to having a small lineup style of play, or are we just freaking cursed? I think none of our injuries, when you look at it, are really from. I don't consider them from us playing small. I think it's just bad luck. What do you think, Rick? You think any of our injuries are caused due to our small lineup?
No. I mean, let me see. Well, we know why one was, and that was because of the dickhead. And then let me see.
Oh yeah. By the way, hold on. Wait a second. Fuck Grayson Allen. I haven't said it yet this stream, but go ahead.
Yeah, I can't stand that chimpanzee lip having. But right. But Zoe, we don't know how he hurt his knee. It could have happened anywhere. Like, and he had surgery on that knee before, so I don't know if that's from that. And then Patrick Williams got took out the sky. Mm-hmm. Like, so I don't know how to determine. I can't determine how injury is unless you literally just see it happen. So like, no, I can't get it.
Yeah. All right. Brandon L. Jet says, man, Ricky spitting with that Bulls defense death lineup. This is what I got to say. So y'all make sure that y'all support Ricky, because I've been trying to build him up. So a little peek behind the curtain here is that as we continue to try to always give you guys the post games and stuff like that, the goal is that for any time that I'm not able to make it, that Ricky's the one hosting it. So that's what we're building up to, Ricky. I know that hasn't made you nervous as shit because I know how you are, but that's the goal here with Ricky being a part of the channel. Go ahead, Ricky. I know you finna call me some type of motherfucker. Go ahead.
I'm so shy. No, I'm here for y'all, everybody. So yeah, any day he needs me, I'm actually gonna do it. So it is just tough though. Like it's the jitters. Like he'd have been through this a million times, but yeah, I'm here for y'all. But thank you, Brandon. Like I do just think we're gonna see that lineup sooner or later, and it's gonna terrorize the hell out of people.
That lineup is gonna literally give other teams like. Just imagine that lineup coming after Zach and DeMar probably dropped 20 on you each, and you're trying to work yourself back up, and you see that lineup, you're like, man, listen here, fuck it. Let's just go home, man. Fuck it.
Yeah, because you got two ball pressures, and then you just got people who could just guard, and then you're really worried when it's a steal happen, because now you got 5 nuts on the break. And and Javonte coming up the court, man, that is like just so scary. Like when Javonte run up the court, you just like he gonna dunk it. He gonna dunk it. You know he gonna dunk it. Like it's like, and you just wonder like, is he gonna kill himself trying to dunk it?
Yeah, Javonte is like that. It's like when he gets ahead of steam too, it's like you know exactly what he's gonna do. He's like you said, he's gonna dunk it on you. But it's like it's almost no point in jumping because he's gonna jump over you, and then you're just gonna look stupid. Just give him the dunk. Like that's a scary lineup, bro. That is a scary lineup.
Javonte is like the dude that like just start dunking in high school. It's like he just always trying to dunk. Like it don't matter. Yeah. Like he ain't never hurt himself. Like they call him Woo, but like man, I call him No Fear because he just don't have any.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see what Gio got. First of all, I haven't said his name like this in a while. Ricky, hold your ears. Gio, that's my dude, man. But I left a message on Locked On Bucks about Grayson Allen, and the Bucks fans are saying us Bulls fans are so petty. Go figure. Listen, Petty Roosevelt is a Bulls fan. I've got petty enough for all the millions and millions of Bulls fans around. I didn't even think about that. I'm about to troll the shit out of Locked On Bucks. That's what I'm about to do. Their voicemail. They're gonna hate me. They gonna hate me in the morning. That's all I got to say about that.
Yo, I'm in a sports group on Facebook that is a lot of it's just a plain sports group, but it's dominated by Bucks fans. Mm-hmm. You won't believe the stuff that they be saying. Like first of all, they were saying like we brittle and all this stuff, and then one dude said like it's Caruso's fault because he think he's so athletic. And that's basically, I'm like, bro, you ain't even know if he was going to try to dunk it or not. Like, as soon as he attempted to go up, I don't even want to talk about it. Next question.
Shay says, I understand the heat for Grayson Allen, and this is rightfully so. Beware, is that heat for Mitchell Robinson? I think there's a typo in there, but you're asking where's the heat for Mitchell Robinson? Honestly, I think that we've almost forgotten about it because it happened so early in the season. And even though Mitchell Robinson's play was absolutely dirty, it wasn't as egregious, I think, as the Grayson Allen foul. What do you think?
It's a bunch of things why I don't have heat for Mitchell Robinson. One, he checked in on Patrick Williams immediately. Mm-hmm. Two, it was a reckless play but he's a shot blocker. Like that's the only thing he makes his money at. Like he came across a little too hard and everything like that, but it was reckless, but he still made a play on the ball, and it's misfortunate what happened. Like so, that's why I'm not mad at Patrick. That's why I'm not mad at Mitchell Robinson because he still made a play at the ball. He just tried to do too much, which made it reckless. But like, I really believe like Grayson Allen and the way he was acting and all the smiling and laughter, and then lying, talking about somebody was cracking a joke. That's why he was laughing. Like he didn't even like when people get kicked out of a game and they say, you know, they've been ejected, they looking like, oh man, why did I get ejected for it? He just smiled and walked off. Like, so Mitchell Robinson, again, he checked in on Patrick Williams. He didn't want to make that play. Even Billy Donovan said after, the Grayson Allen thing was like Mitchell Robinson made a play on the ball and he didn't feel like it was something dirty. It just was misfortunate. Or unfortunate,
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. And I think that's a big thing too. Like Grayson Allen didn't check on him. I don't give a damn if somebody was telling the joke. Why the fuck are you telling the jokes when somebody's clearly hurt on the floor? All of that shit. Like
and Buck's Twitter. Let's not even talk about Buck's Twitter.
Yeah,
did you see that crap?
Yeah, that shit pissed me off, man.
Did you hear what they said though? The excuse?
No, what was the excuse?
They said it was a pre-tweet,
a scheduled tweet.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
No matter what, regardless, get out of here, bro. That is not a coincidence. Like y'all did that.
Exactly. Like what? And why even use Grayson Allen? Like who wants to use Grayson Allen's face for any type of promotion? Like
exactly.
Like
exactly. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that's a lie. Y'all know what y'all did. That's all it is to it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Edwin Washington, my boy Green is like Nate Robinson 2.0 of today, just without the shooting, but his heart, grit, and energy is damn. This kid can go. Love the pickup. It's crazy that Javonte is the one that's still around from that deal because he was kind of looked at as the additive player of it. Yeah, but listen, I know Javonte is he's a free agent at the end of next year. I really am going to hate it if Javonte Green leaves, man. And I understand if they have to make an upgrade or something like that. I don't even really want to talk about it now. But his energy, his determination, his intelligence, like I think sometimes he's underrated. His basketball IQ is underrated. Not as far as like passing or anything like that, but just the way he moves without the ball is all underrated, man. I love Javonte Green. Even though I always call him Jeff Green, I love Javonte Green.
It's gonna be so tough because you gotta wonder, like how much clock will he actually get if Patrick Williams never got hurt.
See, the thing is, I think he would have definitely been getting minutes, but that's why I always say is like, if Javonte Green was coming off the bench, imagine how much more dangerous he would be. To have a player that can guard between 1 and 4 coming off we have that in Alex Caruso, so add 2 of those in there. I think he would have Javonte Green's energy would have earned him minutes, especially like at the start of the season. Kobe was down, Troy Brown Jr. was playing bad. I think he always would have earned those minutes, man. But he's going to be so dangerous when it's time for him to come off the bench.
Yeah, and I hope no matter what, like he stays in the rotation. That's what I say. Like, and I don't want to call it a blessing, but like it's just. That got something to do with Patrick Williams being hurt because, like I said, maybe Javonte still would have played, but we probably wouldn't be getting to see this best of Ayo right now. He'd be in the G League.
That's a good point, too. That is a good point. Everything happens for a reason.
And I hope Patrick Williams is watching the aggression of Ayo to see, like, yo, this young boy don't care that he out here with these vets. He's still getting his shot off and everything because that's his thing is he's a little timid. So I hope he's looking at what Ayo doing and just know, like, because they do have in some ways a similar game. Like that mid range is killer for both of them. So and they both are timid 3-point shooters. They both just need to just let it go, and then the game's gonna come to them. And the sad part about it was that game that Patrick Williams got hurt. He was actually very aggressive.
He was starting. That's the thing that's always like for everyone who's like, Patrick Williams was aggressive. That was the game that Patrick Williams started. He took 2 open threes confidently in that game. And that was the game where it looked like, okay, maybe he's starting to work himself into rhythm. It just sucks, man, that was taken away. But you know what? He's coming back. He's going to come back, and I think he's going to play a big role for us. Yeah, for sure.
He's going to be fine.
All right, Live Wire Sports says that lineup is coming in the playoffs. I don't think Donovan is playing all his cards yet. I definitely think there is some strategy being played by Billy Donovan there is in the fact that, hey, we don't want to show them everything we can do quite yet. But then keep in mind, too, we haven't had our full roster in so long, man. I can't remember when's the last time everyone was healthy. So, but do you think Billy Donovan's holding his cards right now?
I mean, I think he's just playing the cards that he could play the best of his abilities right now because we're just down so much. So it's going to be like this 6 to 8 weeks. It's almost a conspiracy that everybody get hurt in 6 to 8 weeks and everything. Like, so we'll just see in 6 to 8 weeks because, like, I know he's gonna just throw them out there and everything, and then we just gotta wait and see.
For sure. BKR Sport says Bucks Twitter blocked me because they're pick. First of all, the fact that you got blocked by Bucks Twitter, you won. You won. That's enough to win. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. You got blocked.
I got blocked by him too.
I got blocked by French Montana, so hey, it is what it is. Yo, Haize, what's up, bro? Haven't been on here in a while. You know how Grayson Allen is on some bullshit. Go look at all of his bullshit he does, giving the same face, standing by himself, knowing he's wrong. I mean, listen, I don't want to keep looking at Grayson Allen's face. He's ugly. Like, I don't want to just keep looking at somebody who looks like that. Like, that's way too much
I don't want to look
time.
I don't want to look at Caesar either. But he's the only person to get kicked out of a summer league game. Like, that's how you know that you dirty. He got kicked out of a summer league game for 2 flagrants. Like, get him out of here, man. He don't got a place in the league.
For sure. Red Sea Gaming says if the Bulls don't get a significant player at the deadline, they should at least get someone who will knock the fuck out of Grayson Allen every time we play them. Listen, don't be surprised. There's going to be some elbows, some things thrown Grayson Allen's way when we play them next. Just watch. I guarantee you.
Yeah, this is probably going to be about Wu. It's probably going to be about Javonte. Like, so if it's anybody that I put my money on, like and people mad about the like nobody retaliated. I think they was like really concerned about Caruso, and then at the same time, the people that was on the court was Ayo, Matt Thomas, Troy Brown Jr., and Vooch. Like none of them really about that life. Like so, like stop being mad about that. And then like the only other person that would have did something like I said because Javonte wasn't there was DeMar, and I know y'all don't want DeMar getting suspended for coming off the bench.
Mhm.
So like just let that go and everything.
Yeah.
Like he's just a piece of shit, and we lost a player.
Let's just beat him. That's it. That's the only revenge we
Yeah,
need.
yeah.
Uh, BKR Sports. I think they blocked about 1,000 accounts that day for replying to Grayson Allen tweet. Man, Bucks admin had a fun day. Listen, that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. But hey, it is what it is. Let's see what else we got. Trying to skip the Grayson Allen thing. I can see Javonte going up for a dunk and getting a big knee and Grayson Allen. Listen, I didn't know that's how
Yo,
that was going to end.
if he do that,
Hey,
man, I love it.
yeah. Okay, what about this one? We got this one from Turn the Page. Troy Brown was hot, but Donovan sat him. Listen, I mean, looking at Troy Brown's stat line, he was pretty hot tonight. Especially for him. 3 for 4, 2 for 3 from 3-pointer, 8 points. He had a negative plus minus a -7 though. 3 rebounds, 2 assists. I think at this point, I honestly think they're waiting on Kobe to shoot himself out of this slump. I really think that that's what it is that has hurt the team so far in certain aspects. But I think that that's what they're doing. What do you think, Ricky? You think that that's what they're working towards?
Um, it was a lineup thing too because they was trying to put Troy at the 4 and like Scotty and Pascal was like taking some advantage of it. So
Mm-hmm.
so unless you just wanted to say like he should have been playing guard more than Kobe, then yeah, I can understand that. But like you said, like you just wanted him to get hot, and Kobe did hit a couple. Like he did hit every time he having a bad game. He do hit this one important ass three, like
That is
because
true.
he
That
hit
is
one.
very true.
He hit one
That is
tonight
very
too.
true.
So it was like so you got to have him in there because you just know that he can heat up because he's streaky, but. I don't think he never has proved that he can shoot out of stuff. Like it just looked like if he got it,
Yeah,
he got it. If he don't, he don't.
for sure. The greatest. I don't know if everyone got to watch my tribute video to Kobe today. That was something that I actually recorded the day after Kobe Bryant passed. I was super emotional. Judge me not, judge your mama. But the greatest says it was a beautiful video on Kobe. I just wanted to put that up there. Thank you for that, my brother. It was something that I wanted to repost here. It was something that I was honest on it. Like I hated Kobe for a while, but I only hated him because he wasn't on my team and he killed the Bulls all the damn time. But Kobe's impact on the game and everything, and especially on today we got 32 minutes left in the day today, and definitely wanted to say rest in peace to Kobe and Gigi for that, and prayers up to his family. I'm sure this has been a difficult day for him, but I'm sure it's been good to see so many players today pay tribute to Kobe. Rick, I'm gonna ask you this: what's your favorite Kobe Bryant memory?
All-Star game 98, I want to say. The lob KG threw up to him and he caught it and just like back scratched it and just threw it down. Like that's one of them. When he hit a big shot against um it was a 2000 playoffs and he like just like told everybody like chill out.
Yeah.
That's a big memory. And then like the way he went out, like that was the best go out game I ever seen. Like because I'm only a couple years younger than Kobe, so that was like the my guy type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Everything because it was relatable because he was a little bit just in the same age group. So like going to high school and everything, like it was always like Kobe. You see Kobe last night, so. But then, like like when you get older, in the new generation wave come in, you kind of like stop messing with people because you like new people. But
Yeah.
when he went off of that 60, his last game, it literally like just brought the teenager out of me again. And I also want to say that was a beautiful video. Like I really was like mourning when I looked at that video. Like you had the right type of emotional touch in it, and that's why my profile pic for today is you see Kobe in the Bulls jersey. So
Yep. Yep. All right, let's move on from that emotionalness. Brandy says we got our third string players subbing in the first and starting the second. We need our core, then we can do what needs to be done. Yeah, I mean, the thing is I definitely think our players are going to be better for playing, needing to be called on a little bit more in this. And I mean, we're dealing with it the best that we can, and I am happy with how a lot of the players are stepping up. Even though Troy Brown makes some mistakes out there, I'm happy with overall that he's he's playing a different role and he's still growing into it, but he's doing better than I would have initially thought he would do, being called on to do more. Once Kobe really gets his stuff together, as well as I think everybody settles in more. We'll see what happens with Tyler Cook and stuff like that. Our bench is going to be bananas, man. The bench mob is back. It's just part of the bench mob are needing to start right now, and that's what's hurting things a lot. What do you think, Ricky?
Yeah, I mean, we just need our guys back because, if you think about it, in the playoffs, it's only what a 8 to 9 rotation.
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
so we just gonna look at basically the starters, and then we just gonna say, we know those 5 gonna play, and Ayo's gonna be on the bench, and then that's 6, and then Kobe, you want Kobe to be in there, and then Kobe and Ayo, and maybe that's what it is because when Zach been back, Kobe and Ayo had this thing, so
Yeah.
maybe when Kobe and Ayo are playing off the bench together with Caruso, and then you stagger the minutes, then everything will be okay. So, and you notice Billy Donovan noticed that Tony Bradley not the guy. He likes your boy Tyler. So we've been pretty good so far. It's just we just got to roll with what we got.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, Billy Donovan's using the rotation about as best as I think anyone could expect. Alfonso McKinney doesn't need to be getting any minutes. I'm happy every time I see a DNP for Tony Bradley personally. And Malcolm Hill, as much as I like Malcolm Hill has done some things in each game where I looked at him and been like, hey, I'm happy he's here, especially if they can develop him in the G League. I don't know how much a 26-year-old can develop, but overall, the way that they're using the rotation is pretty good to me. Matt Thomas, 8 minutes. Tyler Cook, 13 minutes. Like I said, getting all of Tony Bradley's former minutes. Troy Brown with 22. Kobe White with 24. I mean, you could with how cold Kobe was, I could see somebody saying, hey, throw 3 to 4 minutes more to Matt Thomas's way. I can kind of see that. But overall, Billy Donovan's doing the best he can with the rotation. This DeMar DeRozan 37 minutes, though. Listen, I want to see that go down. I just worry. I worry about DeMar playing that
Yeah,
heavy
I
minutes over the course of
understand.
the full season. So,
Yeah, and the thing about I think Malcolm was Malcolm Hill, right?
yeah.
Like him and Alfonso McKinney, those probably gonna be the buyout guys that they might get cut for. So like we'll be all right.
Man, listen, Alfonso McKinney
And
he
I will
got to
be,
go.
and they saying that Paul George might get season-ending injury. I mean, season-ending surgery. So if that happens, then I know they gonna rush Kawhi back. I wouldn't be surprised if they just bowed the Morris twin, and that would be a good pickup.
Oh shit! If they bow the Morris twin, listen, the Bulls need to be. I will take them to Chicago. Don't even worry about it. I'll pick them up for the franchise. I'll hand deliver them. They ain't even got to worry about it. They ain't even got to worry about it. MJV super chat. I still think the coldest Kobe moment was when he tore his Achilles, walked on his own, made the free throws, and walked off the court. R.I.P. Mamba. Kobe was a bad motherfucker, man. That's all I can say
Yeah,
about
man.
that.
Hey,
Like,
and I'll tell you something. They said the trainer said that crazy motherfucker tried to put the Achilles back in by himself with his hand. That's and everybody got a crazy ass Kobe story.
yeah,
Everybody got a crazy Kobe story, but I believe that one and everything because it's the same dude that broke his finger and just was like, all right, I'm shooting with my left. Like Kobe
that's
will
crazy,
down the
man.
court literally. If anybody you believe is actually him. So
For sure, for sure. Hey, it's been a while, bro, but I always got to show love. Just had some stuff going on lately. What's going on, Key Isaac Epps, man? I'm glad you're here, brother. How much do Australia beat Vietnam by in the World Cup qualifiers tonight, Sir Haize? Listen, that's your realm, brother. Like, what? Come on, man. Come on. I'm a casual football fan. I mean, I watch it, but I ain't. I don't even do score predictions for basketball. Come on, man. All right, let's see. Shay says If we get one of the Morris twins and we can play the Milwaukee Bucks, Marcus Morris is going to not listen. Let's stop with the knocking. Nobody listen. That's not going to happen. This isn't the '80s. Nobody's going to literally be like, "Hey, let me go punch him out." Now, there's going to be some tough play. Don't get me wrong, but it's not going to be anything like that. Kobe, the closest person we ever going to get to MJ again. R.I.P. Mamba. We're not including John Morant. Listen, you got to throw in that John Morant shit. But yeah, Kobe's absolutely the closest that we're ever getting to Jordan, for sure. Kobe played with a broken finger. Damn, you're right. That's crazy. Huh. All right, let's see. I'm trying to go. You gonna learn today, Haize. You gonna learn today. All right, BKR. Have you seen my reply on Thief's vid yet? I don't know what that is, Brandon Peck. You know what you're talking about. Ricky Cuz, please tell me you lying about Kobe. That's gross as fuck, but Mamba mentality.
Nah, I'm not lying, bro. Like the trainer said it. The trainer said he literally was trying to like pop his Achilles back in.
That is, that's nasty as shit, man. All right, y'all got anything else for us? If not, we're gonna go ahead and get ready to shut the stream down. Ricky, you got anything?
No. Let's not get down on ourselves because we almost potentially blew 2 leads because at the end of the day, we persevered and won the games. And next week, we won't remember what happened. We just know that we got 2 dubs out of it. So we're working with what we got, and we're doing a good job with it. Stop crying about ISO ball. It's one of those games. DeMar hit 2 game winners because of his ISO-ness and everything like that. Like, so go Bulls.
Definitely. Let's see. Oh man, I hate how.
So what would you like to see us do? That's what I want to know. Like, what would you like to see us do with anything like to get better?
Me?
Yeah, this is your interview now. How you like that?
Oh, what would I like to see the Bulls do to get better? Hey, I want to see the defensive intensity for all 48 minutes on the court. That's for one. Outside of that, if you're talking about like a move or anything, I don't. At this point, I
know you don't do that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Like on with that.
I would say that Kobe definitely needs to start shooting better. I want to see. This is what I want to see, right? Troy Brown with his length and the fact that he's not like an athlete like Zach or Javonte or anything like that. Why doesn't Troy Brown Jr. slash more? Like, that's what I want to see. Somebody needs to show Troy Brown Jr. a bunch of tape of prime Rip Hamilton and say, this is what the fuck I need you to do.
I just think it's his inconsistent minutes probably. Like, he just don't know his place on the team. That's what I think.
You think? Yeah, I mean, for sure. And I highly doubt he's gonna be on the team after this season. That's just my personal opinion.
Probably not.
With him getting this increased opportunity, that's what I would want to see for him. Degraded says the shot Kobe hit over Grant Hill in the playoffs, the patented album Behind the Back, LML epic moment.
Oh yes. Yeah, man, yes. Yeah,
that's an all-time.
And that's the thing. Like, he got so many. He just got so many. Like, he got him dunking on Dwight. That preseason game when like they was playing like Vegas or something, when he dunked on Ben Wallace, that's when he was like Froby, when he crossed over somebody and it just came down the lane and just dunked on Ben Wallace when he played for the Wizards. Like, it was whew. Like, he got so many moments. I got a question. What's your favorite lineup for the Bulls right now?
Right now with all these injuries? Shit, I think they're starting lineup, bro. That's my favorite lineup right now. Like,
or just honestly, if everybody was there, like what is you just like? I like to see this whole team together out.
If everybody is healthy, and I don't know how much we've seen it, I would like to see a minute split of it. And this isn't to shit on Lonzo or anything, but Caruso, LaVine, DeMar, Javonte, and Vooch. I want to see more of that, and the reason why is because having Javonte and Alex Caruso on there, I feel like all 5 opposing players would feel like, hey, did you just see Caruso? No, I just saw Javonte. No way, Caruso was just standing here, right? Like, I just feel like that would be so discombobulating for other teams, man. I don't know how much
That's what Stacey's
Yeah.
like. Oh, it's 5 Javontes out there, or it's 5 Alex
Yeah.
Caruso's out there. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, that's a lot of high energy.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Hairline James. Listen, I'm not doing no more comments on Hairline James. All right, Brandon LJ, we're going to end it on this one, y'all. End it on this one. We need Ricky on the channel more. Him and Haize work well together. Two dope content creators. Absolutely. Hey, you're going to see more Ricky. Listen, I'm doing just like the Bulls are doing with Ayo. I'm bringing Ricky along. But Ricky is eventually going to be having full videos where I'm not even fucking here. I'm telling y'all, it's happening. It may not happen until next season, but we're definitely bringing Ricky along. That way, one thing that I always want to do, one thing that we've set this precedence for this season is to do our post game lives. And there are going to be times, especially I'm going to start going to more Bulls games in person where I'm just not able to do them. And I want Ricky to have the confidence to be able to step in and do his goddamn thing. We're a family. And so, maybe some other people you see rotate in too, but you're definitely going to be seeing Ricky around here too. One of these days, I'm going to get him to turn on his cameras. That's what I'm going to do.
No, I got that Big Dave camera right now.
Oh man,
inside joke, y'all.
Yeah, inside joke for sure. You don't have a leg to stand on, brother. Maddie, I think Lonzo needs to become a better finisher. Oh, we've talked heavily about Lonzo needing to be. I don't know if it's a confidence thing. I don't know if he needs a better layup package. I don't know what it is, but once Lonzo starts finishing around the rim more and more consistently and confidently, it's going to open up so much for him.
Yeah, that's a 16-point score if he gets that. Like, that's 16, 17 easy. Like and he don't even really need a layup pack. I just wish he just develop a floater because he can get by anybody. Like, Lonzo's actually fast, man. Like, and he get by people, and then he just start looking around like who to pass at. I just wish he just take that floater because, like, people would be backing off of him. So he got to make them pay.
For sure. All right, but that is it for us tonight. Ricky, go ahead and give him your social media if you want to plug it, man, and let's get the hell up out of here.
Oh, I changed them. So it's all the same now. Just because of you did this to me. But it's Marcus Dollar. MAHCUSDAHLING. That's my IG and that's my Twitter. It's that simple.
Well, there you guys have it. Go and follow that man. Build him up. Like I said, you can make sure you're following the podcast at Bull Central Pod. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns, bullcentralpod@gmail.com. If you want to leave a text or voicemail to be played on tomorrow's show, do that 773-270-2799. Next game is in San Antonio, another one of DeMar's former teams. I expect to see a big game from him again then. But until then, I will see you guys later. Like I like to end everything on. Love you guys. Go Bulls. Peace.
Deuces.